Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, let's get into it, Leos. So, Leos, the first card you have for today is perspective. And it further says your viewpoint about money is changing positively. It's time to see the bigger picture in growing your finances. Your values are affecting your decisions. So, Leos, I feel that there is something, maybe a belief system, maybe something that, how you relate to money, how you relate to spending, purchasing, earning, the sources of earning, how you spend, where you spend, how much you spend. I feel that could be transforming. It could be related to your personal finances or somewhere where you invest in, maybe your own business, maybe your own personal finances. But it says it's time to see the bigger picture. So I feel that you might be looking at things from a different angle, and you need to shift your perspective. You need to see the bigger picture. Maybe you're lost in details. But I feel that you need to focus on the bigger picture, on how you can grow your finances in a bigger way. Your values are affecting your decisions. So maybe something about your past belief system or the way you grew up looking at money, maybe in your family or ancestors, how they spent money, what they thought about money and things like that could be shifting, which is good because it's leading to something better and bigger for you. The next card you have, Leo, is the card of Fortune, number 5. So this is your energy out here. If you see to the left of the word Fortune at the bottom, there is a life for Sun. And to the right, there's a life for Leo, 5th house. This is totally your energy out here, Leo. It's unbelievable. So look at the sun. There is warmth, there is, positivity. There is a lot of hope, yellow, happiness, the illumination, shining. Sun in Leo, this could be, something about summer at its peak. July, August could be months that are relevant to you in some way, but 5th house energy, right? Leo's, which is about children, it's about connections and love interests. It's also about your creativity. It's about standing in your own power, standing tall. So I feel that there is something that you will be recognized for, Leos. Some recognition, rewards are on its way to you. You worked long and hard for this. It feels like a long, drawn energy. It feels like finally I made it. The last stretch or a breakthrough. Something that you've been trying to get recognized for or get a breakthrough or get to the next level is happening for you. And it's happening soon. So I feel that, this is not really a winner lottery card, even though it could be for some of you. But this is something, a recognition or a new door that you open or that gets opened for you through struggle, through learning, through perseverance, to overcoming challenges, right? Something next level or new chapters or at timing up hierarchy at workplace. You might be getting elevated to leadership positions, or you could also be starting a family, because Sun and Leo, it's 5th house energy, which means starting a family, more on your way to family or something about kids. Maybe you're shining at school or your kids are shining out here in school, but this is a pat in the back moment, Leos, because you've really, you've overcome it. It's one after the other, problem after issue after issue. It's long deserved for you, is the energy that I feel through this card, right? So something that works out. Maybe you do not expect it, but or maybe it could be starting something creative or have finished creating something that you've been working on for a long time. It could be art exhibits that you could be having show for the public, open to public to view. But it's also, seeing things clearly. It's shining the light on things. It could be the spotlight on you. You could be on the, there could be a spotlight on you. But good times, fortunate times ahead. This only happens. Why? Because you are you, the Leos, the lions, the energy that you bring to the table, and in everything that you do, Leos, right? It's about being unapologetically yourself. It's being very creative and expressing your true self from the very core of your being. That's what brought you over here, Leos. The next card you have, Leos, is number 5, the advisor. Number 5, fifth house, your energy again. So you are showing up in a big way in your messages, Leos. So it's a very powerful reading. This says the advisor, which means that you are in a position to advise other people, to guide other people. Maybe they're looking for some clarity. Maybe you're a professor you just joined, or a school, college. Maybe it's your peers, maybe you're leading teams, and they need your guidance and your direction. Like, what is the next steps? What to do from here? This is also, the advisor has the capability to pay attention to details, to see the details, to see beyond the surface, right? So that they can give deeper and higher perspectives. So I feel that it's a time where you are, your advice is very valuable, your support is very valuable, and likewise, you could be giving support to some, and you could be getting support from others, right? But it's a very powerful position to be in, which means that people recognize you for your knowledge, for your expertise, for your experiences. For some of you, you could be working as a team, brainstorming. You could be on the board of directors or collaborating with people and trying to understand more things, or take it next level, take a project next level, or take something next level. This is also about tapping into your own knowledge and wisdom, right? Because you are at that level where you have the details, you can. And you is all about self-expression. So you can take that knowledge and present it in the way that only is unique to you, Leos. Right? I feel that you're aligning, your things are aligning, they're falling into place for you now. Things are falling into place. So this is a very powerful time for you. Make sure that you have all the facts and you're looking at all angles. You're weighing your options if you're making decisions. You're coming from a logical, balanced place, not a very illogical or not a very emotional place, a very balanced out place, right? And make sure also that you have in-depth understanding, which I feel you already do. So I feel that you're able to use all that wisdom and create something out of it. Right? You're able to apply those to create something for you, to make a living out of it, or to make a career out of it, or to make a business out of it. Right? And you could be getting mentored or mentoring people because you have already walked that path, or you have done something that people appreciate and look up to you for. Right? So, knowledge, wisdom, trusting your own wisdom, collaborating with people that are like-minded, that have similar experiences, that can come together, that can create something more powerful, something that is in alignment with your vision for your life and in alignment with your higher purpose, your purposeful living, mindful living. So do it with confidence, and Leos, you're full of confidence. You're full of confidence, you're graceful, you're large-hearted, you're bold, there is no room for second guessing. It's just a go right now for you, Leos. The next card you have, Leos, is number 5. Again, number 5 is coming through so strongly for you. Fifth house energy. Here it says mountains, obstacles. I feel that you've been already working through a lot of obstacles, challenges in whatever you are pursuing. And I feel that sometimes, it gets to us. It gets overwhelming. It kind of, it tires us. It burns us down. And then we have this big question mark ahead of us, like, am I doing it right? Should I even be putting more energy? Should I be moving forward? Right? Because facing one struggle after the other feels like a pile of, feels like a whole mountain that needs to be crossed or climbed or overcome. And I feel that you're at the end of this journey, Leos. Right? You're not giving up. There is no need to give up because you already got the card of fortune, which means there is good stuff coming your way. So if you feel that your journey feels like an uphill battle or a downhill struggle, then just know that it's all worth it. Don't give up, right? The only thing is to stay strong and keep persevering. I feel that fifth house is creative energy. You need to get a little more creative, or you need to find alternate ways of solving your problems. Right? And do whatever works for you, not what works for the other people or what other people feel is going to work for you. You have to feel it through. And you have to feel your way through these problems and challenges and do it in your unique style. Right? Because when it comes to climbing mountains, we can either do it so many ways. We can go around the mountain or we can climb over the mountain or whatever it is. And not every day we will get some solution. We have to sit on it. We have to research. We have to, speak to people of the similar, who have faced similar challenges. And sometimes it pays to take a longer route. Not always shortcuts is going to help. So I feel that at this point in time, try a different approach. If something's not working, try to get around it in a different way. And you will be there. Now with the mountains, of course, it feels like forever. It feels like, when will it happen? But here you are almost there at the finish line. So you don't have to give up. It's just that whatever you're learning, try to, document that or try to look at it as a growth, your personal growth opportunity, right? Because this is something that will stay with you for a long time, Leos. This is something that will not only inspire other people, but I feel it will keep inspiring you as well for a long, long time, whatever you learn from this. Right? So I just feel this mountain mean that if there is a new way or a workaround for your problems and you're almost there, you're strong, you're the lions. You got it. You got that strength, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, everything. You are confident, you're graceful. Just stay strong, don't give up on whatever you're working on. Don't lose faith in the process, in yourself. And whatever you are learning is going to go a long way with you, Leos. The next card you have, Leos, is the Lion. And this is fire relevant. This is your energy, Leos. It's in the reverse for you. So let's see. So Lion is all about instincts. Going for it, going for things, going after things that you really want to pursue, right? But it's in the reverse for you, Leos. I feel that some of you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe there is too much, and you already saw that in the mountains card, that you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot to do. You have overcome a lot, but at the same time, you might be anxious because there's too much that you have overcome, or there's a lot you feel that you have to do still. So that could, of course, bring about, you could be burnt out, you could be feeling tired, you could be feeling lethargic, you feel like you don't have the energy to do things. And that's when the self-care comes in. You need to be able to spend some time taking care of yourself so that you're able to pursue your goals. Lion stands for being a leader, for being strong, courageous, but it all requires physical strength, emotional, mental, and spiritual strength. And we need to ensure that we're taking care of it, mind, body, and soul, in order to, constantly put in that consistent energy for getting things done. Some of you might be hesitant to take lead. With the Lion card in the reverse, you might be not sure, maybe it's a new transition for you, or you're contemplating if you should take up leadership roles. And with all the challenges that you have faced so far, Leos, I feel that you might, not be so excited about taking up leadership positions. That could be for some of you. For some of you, it could be that you are not sure, or you might be doubting yourself. Like, will you be able to lead? Maybe you doubt if you'll be able to, put your best forward in terms of leading ability. So there is no need to doubt yourself, Leos, because not everybody is, born that way. We need to learn. We need to take charge. We need to trust in our abilities to learn, grow, apply, and lead, because there is a first time to everything. Now, for some of you, the line in the reverse could mean, I don't feel so, but still, since it's coming to mind, I'd like to mention that there could be somebody around you who's acting overly aggressive or overly dominant, right? So it could be somebody around you. This is not a great energy to be in Lion in the reverse, because there is an overpowering, over-dominating energy, right? It could be that somebody is overpowering you, or you feel overpowered by a situation. But otherwise, the true essence of the Lion energy is to be able to balance between having that inner strength, physical strength, and also being kind and compassionate towards others, right? That's what a true leader is, where we can avoid conflicts, where we can avoid harm. That's the sign of a true leader. Now, I also see that some of you might be, this could be like fear showing up. I'm also getting like fear to show yourself, fear to act. It could be at your workplace, it could be in your family, it could be in your community or social circle, where you're anxious or you're fearful about saying things, about how people will construe it, or how will they react to you, and what you say, what you do, how will people react to it? So you're more concerned about how others are going to think about you. And that might be preventing you from actually being yourself, or fearing people, or fearing to say things. It's like feeling vulnerable, feeling like, you have less power in a certain situation. That could be it. But at the same time, Leo is fire energy. It's a fire element, which means there is a lot of passion, which you probably are suppressing, or you don't have the energy to, be passionate, or energy to, or strength, physical strength to, put in the energy or the efforts in the next few days here. Right? So take care of yourself. And if there is anything else which is bringing you down, then it's time to transform that situation, right? Because fire energy is also very transformative. So see what around you is bringing your energy down, and you need to have that strength to face that situation, to face your fears, to face the other person, to face the challenges or whatever you're feeling insecure about. Do it with strength, do it with conviction. And if you feel that you cannot do it alone, then, there's always people that you can reach out to and take guidance from, rather than just, bearing it yourself or isolating yourself in any ways. For those of you who feel like somebody else around you is overpowering, then you need to understand, like, what are the best ways to avoid any conflicts with that person, or set some boundaries so that they know, like, what will you take from them, what you won't, right? And we should not do that in an aggressive way. Do it with, grace, but at the same time be assertive in what you say, right? Not aggressive, just assertive in a graceful way. So I do feel that, Eos, if you are able to spend some time meditating, calming yourself down, taking hot baths or teas, whatever will charge you back up, the energy of, charge and go is available to you. You just have to channel it correctly. You have to balance out those areas of your life that are consuming a lot of you, right? And anything that you feel you're not able to face or you're not able to express, then that needs to be looked at and addressed. Especially when it comes to feeling confident, your inner strength. If there's any power dynamics, see how you can avoid conflicts, right? And take the steps so that, nobody should be able to dim your fire, Leos. But everything needs to be done with love, with empathy, and with humility, and at the same time having that strong courage, not backing off, not being scared from within, right? But not in an overpowering way. So I feel that this is a time where you can grow out of this, anything negative you feel around you, right? Line in the reverse is an opportunity to take care of things, to grow, to change some aspects of yourself that you feel need some transformation so that you're standing fully in your power, Leos. Right? So you can renew your physical energy if that's what's bringing you down. And if there's any other situation, then get the clarity, get the support, and take care of those issues in a humble way. You can transform it. That energy of transformation is available to you. The next card you have is Earthworm, and this is an earth energy. Now, so rightly so, right? Because you have Lion in the reverse, which means you're working on your own personal transformation, Leo. See, Earthworm is a master at transforming things, especially in the earthy way, right? Because it turns the decay into the fertile soil so that there is new growth. So you are embracing, you are working on your own personal transformation is what I'm getting from this, right? Because you're leaving behind old patterns. You're peeling layers of yourself like the onion. And now you're renewing your spirit. You're renewing your ideologies. And I feel that's what you're trying to work on, with that line energy in the reverse, recognizing what needs to change so that you can nurture yourself. You can. Earthworm is also it's very humble. It's a beginner's energy, right? So beginners are always very humble because they are learning. It's a learner's energy. It's like the Page of Pentacles doing the things in the background where, it's very essential for survival. Those things like, for example, chores that nobody recognizes, but we have to do to get by the day, right? We have to go to stores, buy stuff, and so many things come up that are very necessary and important for us to survive and get by through the day. That's what this Earthworm energy is. Often these small things get overlooked. You might be feeling like you're doing a lot in the background, but nobody is seeing your presence out there, or maybe the things that you're doing are getting overlooked, but it's very essential to keep things going. So I do feel that, Earthworm does things very, quietly in the background, and it's also very nurturing energy, like I just mentioned, how it turns decay into fertile soil. So it nurtures the seed that is sowed in the soil. So you might be doing that nurturing. You might be taking care of your kids or people that need that nurture and care around you, right? And for that, you have to do so many things that go unnoticed. You might be feeling like that, but this Earthworm is an earth energy, which means we have to focus on stabilizing our inner world, stabilizing our outer world, because once we stabilize our inner world, we will be able to stabilize it, reflects in our outer world. So grounding ourselves and staying rooted and in the moment is going to be very important and critical for you in order to navigate that line reversed energy, right? So go out there, activate your root chakra by going out there, working in nature, or just jogging and hiking and things like that, right? Focusing on the practical, tangible stuff that we have to do from morning to night for surviving or for growing. So I feel that you are working tirelessly, Leos, but it's beneath the surface, right? And people might not be able to notice it right now, but once it starts reflecting in your external world, you will be able to, grow exponentially. Why? Because you are laying a solid foundation for future. So whatever you're working on, that progress will not be seen immediately by yourself or by other people. But you need to stay patient. You need to keep on doing whatever you are doing to transform the situation, right? Persistence and hard work is going to come in handy. And you've already seen you got the mountains card, struggling, putting in the work and things like that. So keep doing that because you're laying solid foundations, which are very grounded. Now, this could be in your personal life. It could be in your professional life, where you're nurturing your projects, you're nurturing your relationship, or you're creating a new projects, or you're nurturing and taking care of newer ideas that you have for making money. Maybe it's some side hustle. Maybe it's self-care routines or health-care routines, whatever this is. You need to keep working at it so that the results are visible in a few weeks or months ahead. But the key thing is, it's such a stark energy between Lion and the reverse, which is a more aggressive and anger reflecting energy, versus the Earthworm, which is, a simple, down-to-earth, humble. So, humble beginnings, humble, smaller things, you might be taking up chunks of, work and doing it, but that's the key thing here, because once we understand the power of small changes that we make, small habits that we incorporate in our day, and we do it consistently, then we are able to see the results manifested in our external and internal work. But it's the small steps that we need to take. I also feel that the Earthworm is also asking you to be open. When we're closed off, we don't invite other people into our heart or open up about ourselves to others. When we are open to new ideas, open to meeting new people, doing new things, trying new things, having new experiences, and also accepting who we are with our strengths, with our quirks, with our weaknesses, everything. When we understand and we love ourselves for who we are, and we might not be perfect, right? And we don't need to care about what other people think about us and say about us. There should be no fear of judgment when we lead our true authentic life. So just stay in the moment and stay confident in who you are and be unapologetically yourself. Accept that whatever internal work that you need to do for your own peace and happiness, continue to do that. Continue to create that stability. Continue to nourish your both and your health and your family or whoever you need to nourish or take care of at this point in time, right? Because whatever we contribute, whether it's, it's in society, in communities, at work, whatever, no matter how small they may seem, they will be recognized someday. And they will change you for the better someday, right? Because earthy energy is always very practical. Do things practically, right? Don't be too aggressive, but at the same time, just be rooted in reality. See things for what they are, right? And stay patient because growth requires patience. It doesn't happen overnight. So be open-hearted and embrace everything that you're starting new or learning new or meeting new people with an open heart. Right? Because there is a lot of potential. Earthworm comes in when whatever groundwork we're doing, whatever thing that we're doing, if we do it consistently with patience, there is a lot of growth to be had. Right? So keep doing whatever you're doing, no matter how much small it may feel. But over a period of time, you'll see how significantly it transforms us. And the last card you have for today is an oracle message from the universe. And it says, there is not enough faith to manifest your desires. There you go. So the lion energy in the reverse, in short, is telling me that you don't trust the process. You don't have faith in your capabilities. You don't have faith in the situation or in the small work that you're putting in that it will lead to anything. There is a lack of faith. And once there is a lack of faith, then it sends a signal to the universe that you're not ready to receive it, that you're not ready for it, that you don't trust the process, right? And then the manifestation either is delayed or you will have to go to a detour or there is, then you have to wait for it until you're in the right energy to manifest whatever the universe is planning to give you. So if you keep up your faith, trust the process, keep putting in the work. I feel that you might be second-guessing yourself or your situation, like, is it worth putting in the work? Is it going to lead to anything better, significant growth, or anything good for me? And the answer is yes, because if there is not enough faith, you won't put in the work and you won't manifest anything. And that's why if you're seeing any delays or lack of manifestation, it's because that there is lack of faith. So keep up the faith, increase your faith, trust the process, and then see things and miracles happen for you, Leos. Okay? So Leo, those were your messages. Hope they were insightful and helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like button and the subscribe along with the bell so that you get notified every time the video is published. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of you all. Bye for now.